Hi friends, welcome to the channel. This is your Govindraj. Today in this video we are going to talk about this past service pension under EPS 1995. If you are an existing member as on 16th November 1995 and the service before 16th November 1995 and after that whatever the period elapsed until your date of exit, you are going to get certain past service pension benefit. So the amount is very minor, but the calculation is important because it gets added to the employees pension scheme calculated pension under this EPS 1995. So we are going to talk about this pension. You have to know basically who is an existing member. See, if you are available or if you are in the service as on 16th November 1995 and you continued your service after 16th November 1995, then you also contributed to EPS 1995, you will become eligible for past service benefit and also pension under 16th November pension under EPS 1995, provided you have contributed minimum eligible service of 10 years. So that we are going to address in this video. There are different calculations are available for cases where commencement of pension is before 16th November 2005. So we are not going to deal with that because those cases are very less. The cases which are now the commencement date is which falls after 16th November 2005. So these cases are going to get past service pension plus the superannuation or early pension as per EPS 1995 scheme. So if you remember, before 16 November 1995 there is something called family pension scheme. In the event of something happens to employee, their family members used to get some pension benefit under FPS 1971. So therefore those contributions are shifted to EPS 1995. Because of that, certain benefit is given to the existing members who who were before who service before 16/11/1995. And as I said, past service pension is available for such people, and they are also, if they are eligible under EPS 1995, they are going to get superannuation or early pension. Now look at how do we calculate. See, first of all, paragraph 12.3, there is a table which talks about one side the service, how many years as on 16th November 1995 that past service, then the salary criteria which is up to 2500 and beyond 2500 there is some benefit is there in that table. So if somebody is retiring on 16th November 1995, so then they get that specific amount, but people have continued in the service, then the period has elapsed. So you have to calculate the period elapsed from 16th November 1995 to the exit date, and for that in the table B which is appended to EPS scheme, there is a multiplying factor. So you have to take the past service benefit as available on 16th November 1995 multiplied by a factor as given in the table B for the period or the service elapsed from 16 November 1995 to date of exit, and that amount you have to treat it as a past service pension. This is quite difficult to understand, so therefore we will take an example. And as I told you, this is the table which I explained you already to paragraph 12.3. One side there is a years of past service, then salary up to 2500 per month, there is some amount is written there, and salary more than 2500, what is the benefit based on the service as on 16 November 1995. Now let's also see this table B which talks about years elapsed from 16 November 1995 and also the date of exit, you get certain period. So based on that service period, there is a multiplying factor. So we will see a short example. Suppose treat that somebody's wages as on 16 November 1995 is 3195 per month. So therefore he is going to come under this category, salary more than 2500. Now what is the service criteria? Suppose take past service until 15th November 1995 is 7 years. So therefore he will come under the first category up to 11 years, and because of the salary is more than 2500, the benefit is 85 rupees. Now take the years elapsed until exit is 15 years 1 month. So therefore for that criteria you have to take less than 16 years, which is the multiplying factor is 3.296. So we will see that example also. Now take an example of pensionable service is 15 years after EPS 1995 commencement. and the pensionable salary is 11,500, and he is also years short to 58 years. That means he is not completed 58 years, so he is going to get a early pension before completion of 58 years. So he will become eligible for reduced pension. So you have to take this hybrid case and calculate how the past service pension and pension admissible under EPS 1995 works out. For example, if you go as per the formula, pensionable salary into pensionable service divided by 70, is pensionable salary, we already said 11,500 into 15 years divided by 70 will give you 2,464 per month. So this is the full pension as per the formula. Now if you look at reduced pension, as I told you in the previous videos, every short of year there is a 4% is going to get decreased, but that is on a compounding method. So therefore if you calculate on a compounding method at the age of 51 years, because 7 years is short, so he is going to get 1851 as is reduced pension. Now let's look at how the past service pension works out. So we said as on 16th November 1995 for up to 11 years, because he is 7 years service, 85 rupees. Now take the example of or that multiplying factor for less than 16 years as 3.296 will give you a past service pension of 280 rupees. Now total pension, the aggregate of pension, which is the aggregate of past service plus pension under EPS 1995 will become 2,131. So 1851 is the reduced pension and 280 rupees is the past service pension. So it will become 2,131. So this is how you calculate. This case does not qualify for higher pension because his pensionable salary is already less than the 15,000 rupees. So therefore I am not going to explain this. So but if you want to know on higher pension, there are already more videos already uploaded. You can watch those videos and get to know. So friends, today I spoke about this past service pension and also an hybrid case. And in the future videos I'm going to give you more updates on these kind of issues. So if this information has given you knowledge and it has benefited you and helped you, please do subscribe the channel and also share it with your friends, and I will come back with new videos in the future. Stay tuned and see you friends. In the last video actually I introduced my book which is the Managing Labor Relations. This is the book which I introduced, and thanks to all of you for your positive response. And let me also tell you very quickly why I wrote this book. In my 23 years of career so far, I worked for more than 15 years dealing with trade unions and labor, and I used to see industrial unrest and conflicts in many industries, and in fact even in my neighboring industries. But somehow in my career I never got into conflicts and unrest, and moreover I was able to manage and balance the labor, unions and management. And I looked back to check what I did differently to achieve this, and when I analyzed, I got to know a few actions and strategies which actually made this possible. And this is what made me to write this book, so that I can transfer this knowledge to all of you. And as I already said in my last video, it's a mix of management. It's a mix of management and law. And moreover, this book comes with updates on labor codes on this topic, and it is currently not sold on online, but in case you would like to have your copy, you can contact me so that I will be able to dispatch this book to you.